Hello, darling. This is Jennifer Laurel Keller, and I am really pleased to show you part 2 of my painting retreat on the Sonoma coast. I'm back from the coast with these wonderful ladies. I had some great students and did some great paintings, and now it's time to touch them up. Every time I get back from doing a class, I'm always interested in touching it up. So this is in Sonoma, and I'm getting I had a scuff in the sky, so I'm going over the sky. And then also I want to do some highlights on the foliage in the foreground to make it pop, give it a little bit more light. And also I come through and do some shadows. So I'm always looking at contrast when I'm finished with a painting, making sure that it's all good. There I took out some of that rock I'll show you again. And I take it out because it looked like it was a little hard to read. So there's my touched up Sonoma coast painting. This one is the beach view in Sonoma. And the foreground was looking a little bit plain, so I'm adding some dry sand to the wet sand down there. And also, once again, punching up my contrast to make sure that everything's popping and balanced. So I've got some seaweed on the beach that I'm adding, some touch-ups. Oh, I forgot to sign that one, so I'm showing you. Don't forget to sign your paintings. That's important. So there we go. And now I'm doing one of my paintings for Mendocino. There was some seaweed in the water that we painted, and it was a little bit confusing to look at, so I went over it with more color from the sky, punching up my trees, doing more contrast, and signing it. And this is on the Mendocino headlands from the first retreat I did this summer. Nice driftwood. I have my signature there. There's a shadow under the cliff and beautiful cypress trees. This one is from Mendocino as well, and it's in Casper. Just making sure my highlights and shadows are nicely contrasted, coming through and establishing those cliffs a little bit more, signing it, and there it is. Sometimes it's just a few minor tweaks and you're good. This one I added a little bit of blue sky at the background and wanted to just make it seem like the sun was hitting that hillside a little bit brighter because the fog was breaking up in the distance, and I wanted to have that just be a nice little feature. I'm adjusting some of the reflections in the river and bringing that blue sky color down into the water, and that had some great driftwood that had washed up into the grasses, the cypress trees, the distant California hills, and so here we go once again with the pieces that I touched up, and you can just get a sense of that beautiful nature, coastal painting. Plein air is such a beautiful practice, and I really had so much fun this summer painting plein air with students. When you go out and do plein air painting, don't feel like you have to have everything perfect. It's really about letting go and enjoying the scenery, taking it all in, and then you can come back to the studio and fix anything that's still catching your eye as not finished. So I hope you enjoyed this. All of these pieces will be up in my shop. So if you want to come by, the website is jenniferlaurelkeller.com. And you can check the link below and visit the shop as well. Thank you so much. I hope maybe you'll join me for a retreat in the future. It was so much fun, and there will be more to come. Thank you so much. Have a great day.